Hi, my name is Colin McAvoy. I'm a backcountry snowmobiler as well as filmmaker out of Washington State, and I'd like you to help me fund this snowmobile film called Harddz The Stoke. Ever since I was little, I knew that I was meant for something bigger than myself. Not because my parents told me I was special, but I just knew that I was meant to do and build something great. I just wasn't sure what it was at the time. Growing up, I've always been obsessed with just about anything motorsports related, whether it was helping my dad on the family truck, going to monster truck shows, my little LT50 quad at 3 years old, the little LT80 at 8, or a snowmobile at 12. I loved it all. Even my high school senior project was the build process of my 2006 600 RMK, and then my senior photo was with my YFZ at the time. I could never get enough, and I owe it all to my amazing, supportive parents. While in that senior year of high school, I took a class called video production where we learned how to use a camera, learned how to edit, and that's the year I shot and edited my first film. And surprise, surprise, it involves snowmobiles. Using a little height cassette tape camcorder and enlisting the help of a couple friends, I put it all together, burned it to a couple DVDs, and gave it out to family and friends. And of course, they enjoyed it. No, they didn't. I can remember my best friend's dad pointing out the fact that I had used the same clip 3 times within the less than 10-minute film. And unfortunately broke the camera a couple months later, so it ended that little career pretty quickly. A couple years after that, I got a new camera, had a bunch of new friends. We were just filming cars and drifting, all this sorts of fun. And then, of course, someone decided they needed it more than I did. And after that, I gave up on pursuing anything to do with video. Finally, in January of 2017, I decided I could no longer sit by and watch others pursue their dreams while I was just stuck at a dead-end job, being just miserable. And so I took the first steps towards pursuing what I wanted out of life. So this brings us to the Harddz and why I started the company. From the beginning, I really didn't envision it being just another media company. I really wanted it to be viewed as a group of people just dedicated to their passion and following their dreams in the motorsports world. The ones that are willing to give up Friday nights out partying with friends and instead focus on themselves. The ones that never stop pushing towards their goals and consistently show up and push themselves to their limits. The Harddz. So Harddz The Stoke is the name of the film. It'll take place in Revelstoke, BC. It'll follow 6 to 7 athletes and entrepreneurs that either live in or seasonally travel to Revelstoke. Now, total length of the film will be approximately 45 minutes, with each rider having about a 5 to 7 minute segment to tell their story, why they love snowmobiling, backcountry, as well as Revelstoke. So during the season while I'm living in Revelstoke, I'll also have a weekly series called Revel Stories, which will be very similar format to the film itself, but it'll be other riders and entrepreneurs in the area that aren't necessarily in the film, but a few of those will be in the film. Each episode will be about 5 minutes long, with the focus being on either a rider or a sledding industry business in Revelstoke. Now, this film is not going to be easy, nor will I be able to do it alone, so I've enlisted the help of a few friends, both here in the States as well as Canada, to help me accomplish this. Eventually, I hope to have a team of talented and driven individuals to help me build the Harddz brand. To document the journey as well as adventures, I've started a YouTube channel to show behind the scenes, camera techniques, editing workflows as I put together each video as well as the film itself. The biggest thing this film depends on right now is funding. Without it, there's no film. But that's where you come in. With your help, this film, as well as the Harddz brand, has an even better chance of becoming a household name. You'll have the chance to say that you were on the ground floor of the start of this and be able to have your name in the film itself for the world to see. Really quick math tells me all we need is 160 people to pledge $100 to meet our goal of 16,000, which is a very attainable goal. So, what do you say? Are you in? I cannot wait to get started on this film.